Hey, how you doing today? I hope you're doing good. So, in today's video, I'm gonna mine a bit. I already set up my base and there is a cave really close by. I'm mostly going for iron this time, but if I find something more interesting on the way, I'll grab it too. Just a chill start, nothing too crazy. Perfect time to talk a little, sometimes I just start thinking about random stuff while I play. Not even deep on purpose, it just happens. Like, I'll be mining or building something, and suddenly I start wondering about life, where everything came from, why things even exist at all. A few nights ago, that happened again. It was late, one of those nights when your brain just won't stop. I went outside, sat down for a bit, and looked up at the sky. I don't live in the countryside, so you can't really see the whole sky from here. Just a few stars pushing through the city lights. But even those few, man, they hit different for me. And standing there looking at them, I already had this idea that my next video would be about the universe, about the stars, all that space stuff that's always fascinated me. And right there, in that moment, it just clicked. That's what I need to talk about. So I went back inside, opened up my laptop and started reading about it. And you know how this goes. One article leads to another, and suddenly it's 2 a.m. and you're deep into black holes and galaxies. And I found some things that were really interesting. You know that when you look at stars, you're literally looking at the past. Some of them might not even exist anymore, but their light is still traveling. What we see in the sky isn't happening right now. It's what happened years ago. Even the sun, when you look at it, but please don't actually look at it, You're seeing how it looked 8 minutes ago. That's how long it is the lights should take to reach us. So technically, we're always living a few minutes in the past. Kind of crazy when you think about it. It's really crazy. Another crazy thing is, if the whole history of the universe, all 13.8 billion years, was squeezed into just one single year, humans would have shut up 30 seconds before midnight on December 31st. Think about that. Everything. The dinosaurs, the pyramids, the internet, all in the last few seconds of the cosmic years. We're basically the new kids of the cosmos. And for me, personally, it doesn't make life smaller. It makes it special. Like reliving in one of those seconds that the universe decided to stop expanding a bit, just to see what it feels like to exist. You know that there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on every beach and every desert on Earth. Just imagine that for a second. Next time you go to the beach, grab a handful of sand. Each grain a star. Now imagine all the beaches and all the deserts. There are still more stars in the universe than that. It's hard to even picture. It makes you realize how massive everything really is. And somehow, we're part of it. And the universe is still expanding. The space between galaxies is literally stretching. It's like the universe is still breathing, is still growing. We're living inside something that is still creating itself. It's not finished. It's still moving and changing, just like us. And that made me think about how humans have always tried to understand all this. Back then, when people didn't have science, they looked up at the sky and made stories. They thought thunder was a god being angry, that the sun was some kind of god moving across the sky, bringing the day with him, and that the stars were fires lit by spirits. And honestly, guys, I understand that. They didn't have telescopes or physics, but they had curiosity. They wanted to understand. I think that's the one thing that never changed. Our need to know why. It's what makes us human. We went from campfire myths to landing robots on Mars, from looking at the stars with fears to realize they made us. That's a full circle moment. Okay, where did you came from? I'm not full of heart, and I'm not gonna die for this. I'm not gonna die, I'm not gonna die. Not gonna die. Yeah. Okay, I'm good. Oh my god. Half a heart left. That was way too close. Man, imagine it talking about the universe and almost becoming Stardust for real. Yeah. Crazy. So yeah, that night when I looked at stars, I saw the universe literally talking to me through light that had been traveling for thousands of years. And I realized that star and I are made of the same thing. Every atom in my body, every thought, every heartbeat, all of it came from stars that exploded long before humans even exist. The atom in my blood, the oxygen I breathe, the calcium in my bones, all created in dying stars. So when people say we're made of stardust, it's not just poetic, it's literally true. Crazy. And I don't know, man, that just gave me a new perspective on everything. We spend so much time stressing over small things, deadlines, people's opinions, stuff that in the cosmic scale means nothing. But somehow those tiny things still matter to us. And maybe that's what makes them special. Because even if we are small, we are the only part of the universe we know of that can stop and think about itself. We are the universe trying to understand itself. Maybe we don't need to have everything figured out. Maybe the whole point is just to notice things, to stay curious. Since that night, I've been paying more attention to the little stuff. The sound of rain, how the sunlight hits my room in the morning, the silence right before I fall asleep. And every time I notice something like that, I remember it's all connected, guys. When you look up at the sky, you are seeing ancient light, the past reaching out to say hi. When you see the sun, you're seeing how you look 8 minutes ago. We are constantly surrounded by echoes of what once was. Like the whole universe is a memory still unfolding. Um, I think that's really beautiful. You know, I think the universe isn't just out there. It's in here too. In the way we love, the way we wonder, the way we hurt and heal. Maybe being human is just the universe way of feeling things. And when you think about it like that, it makes everything a little easier. Even the hard stuff. Because just like stars explode and create new worlds, maybe we need to break sometimes too, to become something new too. That night, I went outside feeling lost, but I came back in feeling connected. Not because my problems disappeared, but because I remember what I'm made of. We are not random, we are not meaningless. We are Stardust, and that's enough. So yeah, man, that's the star I wanted to share with you. It started with a random night, turning into an idea for a video, and end up remind me why I enjoy make these videos. Because learning about the universe somehow always teaches you about yourself. Anyway, thanks for being here, for listening, for thinking with me. And one more thing, look up sometimes, okay? Even if it's just for a minute. And never forget, you're literally made of stardust.